last week we talked about Juan Thornhill going to Cleveland, getting his money, getting his payday. Good for him. But we kind of had a vacancy. We didn't know it was going to be going with Brian Cook and Justin Reed, and we had two vacancies between Thornhill and Deion Bush, both safeties being gone. Deion Bush, huge special teamer. And Mike Edwards is a guy we signed from Tampa Bay, 26-year-old. So another, talk about the youth movement, another young guy coming in to fill the Juan Thornhill void. But Mike, huge big time ball hawk. He's at least had 2 interceptions in each of his last 3 seasons in Tampa Bay. Obviously filling the void there with Thornhill being gone. But the one thing that we talked about all season long was the takeaway game. And I think by bringing a guy like Mike Edwards, who is a ball hawk type, I think it could help us out in the takeaway game. We only had 11 interceptions last year. So this guy could come in and kind of make a difference. I think we were 23rd in the league last year. So, I think a guy like that could come in and make a difference. What do you think about this signing? And is it something that you think it was a need for us with Thornhill leaving?
I think it was a good signing. I think it's a good signing because you got a guy, like you said, who's a ball hawk, who likes playing hard. UK guy, Kentucky dude.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Played at the University of Kentucky.
Hey.
That's right. It's, played at the University of Kentucky. Signed it, the deal, 1-year deal, right? It's a 1-year deal. Another one. And so,
same exact deal, by the way, 3 to 5.
So you bring a guy in, that means you're probably still going to draft a safety. Probably going to draft a guy. Let him learn from a guy like this. Ball hawk. Then you got 2 younger, Reed, who's kind of the wily veteran, if you want to say that, right? And Cook, who's a great safety. I think he's going to be even better, man, with him learning everything, coming up to speed. He's just going to get better and better, man. I loved him at Cincinnati. But it's a good signing. It's a good signing. The depth, got another guy who can do a lot of different things. This could be the dude like you were talking about, kind of the you put him out there and you might put him on the slot guy. I don't know. But he can do a lot of different things. And I think when you have bodies, it's the same thing. You don't have to worry about later on down the road. You address this issue right now. But I see that. I think it's kind of like where the Chiefs are going. If you're doing a 1-year deals, I'm just now thinking about this. Maybe that's what the Chiefs are doing. Maybe Chiefs are bringing guys in to develop other guys for them to get ready. Okay, right? That might be the play here. It might be the play like, okay, let's bring a guy in, see what he can do for the 1 year. If he works out well, then we think about signing him. There's guys that want to get signed. Okay, we may have to do something different with that. Can we move on from guys? Absolutely, we can do that. But if we draft guys at the position, then we can develop a draft guy. So we got Cook last year in the draft. Get another guy this year in the draft. Probably later on, I'm saying this probably one of those 6 or 7 rounders get in this safety. Help him out. But you got a whole young secondary here. Young secondary. You get a guy coming here and he's going to fit in and he's going to push these guys. I think that's what they love about it, is just his temperament. Love how he works. Love what the energy brings to the table. And that's going to be good. We was talking about before, like last week, we was talking about like not getting comfortable. These guys, you don't want these guys getting comfortable being young. You want to let them know, like, hey, man, there's people coming here to take your position. Don't ever get comfortable out here. Because if this guy's getting the job done, he's here for 1 year, we will let your butt go. We will let you go. You know what I mean? Seriously. And that's just the NFL. You got to let people know. We watching guys walk out the door. I mean, we're seeing it. Juan went out there and left. McCole, he's gone. Saunders is gone. Dunlap is gone. So you start seeing there's some changes. There's some changes going on. There's a new linebacker in, new safety. So, yeah, man. Hey, comfort breeds what does it say? Comfort breeds complacency, maybe. I think it's what it is. Something like that. What's the quote?
Like comfort breeds complacency.
That's it. It's truth. Truth right there.
Yeah.
But when you were seeing some guys that was comfortable, being okay, sometimes you got to stir it up. Sometimes as a coach, you got to look in the room and see, are they playing around? Okay, I got something for them. I'm throwing this grenade in here real quick. This flashbang, see what everybody's doing.
Yeah.
Okay, see if they back on their toes.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? Hey, yeah, coach, we good. We're having a good time. All right. Here comes another safety. Oh, wait, I thought we was all good. No, y'all not. No, you not. I don't know who told y'all was all good. I'm letting each and every one of y'all know all y'all jokers out here can be replaced.
Yep.
And this guy coming in here might be able to be the one to do it. Welcome in with open arms, but you best believe everybody's trying to eat out here.
Yeah.
Everybody's trying to feed their family. Everybody's trying to have a career. If you out here playing and being young and you thinking everything's okay, it's all gravy, you'll learn today. You'll learn today.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just, I'm just thinking these things. That was coming to my head once you was kind of talking about it. Maybe that's what it is, man. Shake the room up a little bit.
I mean, yeah, I think Thornhill was fine. I just don't think the he got paid. You got paid a good amount. I think if you look at what he brought, and then you look at what Mike Edwards has brought as far as like, being the playmaker, the safety spot. With how much the disparity in what they're making, it's like, I think we're not losing that much with the two guys, and we're paying him what 3 years, $3 million for 1 year.
Yeah, no, not at all. You went out on that, of course. But Juan was a good safety, man. He's a good safety here.
Yeah, he was.
That thing is like, but it is. It's like, hey, if I could get the same production or somewhere close to it,
yeah,
at least less amount of money, we're going with a cheaper.
Yeah, I think Juan part of 2 Super Bowls. Mike Edwards part of 1 Super Bowl. So he is a vet, but he also has that Super Bowl experience as well coming into that young safety room.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's important. It's very important. It's very important.
Yeah, and then also we talked about before, but if this is a Mike Edwards 1 year deal to help coach the rookies, if we do draft a young guy, they are saying it's one of the best rookie safety classes in a really, really long time. So we could probably find a gem, a Brett Veach type gem later on in the draft, and Mike Edwards could coach him up.
And I always think about this, man. Whenever guys in the facility and you watch a guy walk in the room, you're always looking at what he looks like, his body type. You're like, man, who is this walking in? Is that another tight end, or was that a defense man? Who was that? And someone's out there running off fast and jumping up to catch me. I'm like, okay, man, shoot, hey, they here to replace you. Now they here to replace you. So, all fun and games, man, until it gets real. When somebody comes in and they start looking like you, as far as your body type, start realizing that maybe everybody ain't as happy as they thought they were.
Yeah,
that's funny.
So when you were playing with the Chiefs, would you watch the draft every year? And like with that in mind, like, are they drafting our tight end? Like when they drafted Chris Wilson, we're like, oh man, we're bringing another one in. Like, no.
I never watched the draft.
Really?
No. I
didn't wow.
Shoot, I didn't worry about it because I know I was going to work, so it didn't matter who he was bringing in. I knew when it came, turning the lights on, come out. I'm going to work.
Yeah,
I know wasn't a whole lot of things people can do what I could do.
That's true. It still stands till today. So
yeah, man, you can create a niche for yourself, and that's what I was out there. I'm just like, you know what? It's gonna be hard to replace me. You make it harder before you replace them. Make it hard. That's what you do. You want to stay in the NFL or any job, you make it hard for them to replace you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I always say what makes guys expendable is making more money. Right? We're starting to see that. We're seeing guys. There's a lot of guys I see on this list who had no idea that their last time playing football would have been this last season. It's gonna be some guys, man. There's gonna be some guys that's not gonna be getting paid. It's gonna be sitting on the sidelines, or may have to go somewhere else to go play.
Yeah.
Like the USFL, the XFL. That if you love the game, man, if you love it, then you'll do it because you love the game.
Yeah.
But if you're going out here trying to demand $15 million or something. He was like, man, we ain't playing. No, sorry. No, thank you.
Well, that's why I think it's funny when I think about like how the whole Frank Clark thing happened. We wanted him to restructure. He said no. And I'm curious how that's going as far as because based on the market, based on people not paying anybody, I'm curious how that restructure would have worked and how much he's asking for and how much they're saying no, we're not going to do that.
I don't know. I just know Frank Clark is not here.
Yeah.
And I told you it was going to happen like that. It was the answer. When Veach gave that answer up at the podium, I said, "Oh, I know exactly what that is."
Mm-hmm.
We have a number in mind. He's nowhere near it. Then we'll have to part ways.
Yeah.
Gonna be, friendly, and we'll hug it out. But it's business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So
a cutthroat business at that.
Cutthroat, man. This is the NFL, baby. Hey, look, this is a performance business. If you're not performing with that type of money, there's no way they're going to pay you.
Yeah.
So that was a thing.
Yeah.
I don't mean to laugh, but that's the reality of the NFL. That's reality.
Well, and I think it's and like kind of what you said. It's like with any business, the more money you make, the more you got eyes on you, and you're under a microscope, big time.
Yeah, right.
So, and that's especially it's going to happen in the NFL when everyone thinks they're a GM. You have a million nerds on Twitter thinking they know ball. Like, look at him, he's not running up the field fast enough to tackle that guy.
Yeah,
don't pay him, cut him.
Right, let him go. Dang God, okay. Just like that, yeah. He just did. He didn't cut it. He didn't make that tackle. Geez, you're gonna get rid of him that quick. All right.
Yeah, there's plenty of those on Twitter. I think our viewers and our listeners know some of the ones I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Hi everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.